And we have some breaking news to share with you. One of the men who shot and killed a Maryland father during an armed robbery 2 years ago was just sentenced to 30 years.
The family says the sentence does not go far enough. Fox 5's Bob Barnard outside Montgomery County Circuit Court in Rockville tonight with the latest. Bob.
Yeah, hey there, Marina and Sharon. This sentencing hearing just wrapping up. Judge Sharon Burrell overseeing basically an afternoon-long hearing, very emotional. And the sentencing guideline here was life plus 30 years. But she sentenced DeAngelo McRoy, one of 3 defendants in this case, to just basically 30 years. She sentenced him to life, suspended all but 30 years. And that means he'll be eligible for parole in about 15 years. This is a case we first told you about in the winter of 2024, so 2 years ago, and I want to show you a picture of the victim. He was 35 years old, Delondre Sawyer, leaving behind a large family, including 2 young daughters, the victim of a deadly armed robbery. Some of his family in court today. His body was found with a gunshot wound to the head in woods off Game Preserve Road in Gaithersburg on February 8th, 2024. Prosecutors say he was shot while driving his mother's car, having met the 3 suspects at an apartment in Germantown earlier that night. DeAngelo McRoy, now 28 years old, was convicted by a jury last October of armed carjacking, first-degree murder, and other related charges. In this photo from the night of the murder there, you can see victim Sawyer is wearing the black sweatshirt. His convicted killer, McRoy, is walking in front of him in the light-colored clothing. Now, police saying the suspects were caught on surveillance cameras at a Sheetz in Germantown, where they tried to use the credit cards they stole from Delondre Sawyer. This was about a mile from where his body was dumped in the woods. After the sentencing this afternoon, just a short time ago, we heard from Montgomery County's top prosecutor, John McCarthy.
He didn't even get the life sentence. And so there's a great disappointment here. I can tell you, the family of this young man, Mr. Sawyer, who died, were here in great numbers. They gave victim impact statements to the court. This is a very, very emotional issue for them. And I think they are extremely disappointed with the sentence that was given today, as we are.
Now, the victim's sister, Jasmine Hawkins, we did an interview with her at the time of the murder 2 years ago. We spoke after the hearing today. She was just so upset that she said she didn't want to talk on TV about the sentencing today. Quentin Brown was the convicted gunman in this case. He was convicted in July. He'll be sentenced in October. The third person in the car there kind of acted as a state's witness and was recently sentenced to just a short amount of time in prison. Interesting in court today, guys, the families, the 2 families here, the Sawyer family, the McRoy families, basically acknowledging that they knew each other. They attended the same church, kind of ran in the same circles for a period of time. The man who was sentenced today, this DeAngelo McRoy, it was brought out in court that his grandfather was the pastor of that church, but that both his father and brother are in prison for murder, and that he, despite having serious mental health and substance abuse issues, is the father of 5 kids. He's just 28 years old, the father of 5.